Hello everybody, welcome back to Movewithrissa. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful full moon day or evening if you're watching this on Tuesday. It's super exciting. This full moon especially is going to help us really go inwards and focus on introspectively looking at ourselves. So in this class we're going to be opening our hips, our heart, and our throat. And it's going to be a really nice, beautiful way to open those areas because emotions can get really stuck, and sit with those emotions. So if you notice that something uncomfortable is coming up or you feel confronted, just sit with it because that's how it's going to eventually clear out and leave you feeling more peaceful. So with that being said, you do need a bolster or a pillow, and a block is helpful but not mandatory. And you will need a strap or a towel, a thin blanket, whatever you want to use for your strap. We'll start laying down in reclined butterfly. We'll take our bolster or pillow and we'll just place it vertically on our mat. If you do have a block, you can place that underneath just so it has a nice little ramp. And we'll just sink back into our reclined butterfly, opening the heart, and just drop in. Notice what you are feeling, having your heart be open immediately, starting your practice. Start to deepen through the breath. And just let go of your day thus far. Bring your hands up to your heart and just check in with yourself. How have you been feeling in your day-to-day life? Maybe set yourself an intention for this practice, for this full moon. Slowly close the knees, roll off to one side, and we'll come up to our seat. Well, our kneeling seat, I guess I should say. Move your props off to the side. And then we'll grab our strap. Just unravel it, or your towel, whatever works for you. And we'll just take some nice big arm circles. So you'll hold the strap however feels comfortable, and you'll go back and forth with your arms. This is really great to just open up through the chest. Inhale to come up, and exhale to come back. You can shorten your grip if this feels too easy, or extend your grip if it feels too hard. Just a couple more. And then the next time the strap is above your head, we'll just tilt over to the right and then tilt over to the left. Great. Release that. Take the strap down. Shake out the arms. We'll come to our kneeling at the top of our mat. And take the feet a little wider than your hips. And see if you can sit down on the mat. If you can't, that's totally fine. We'll just grab either your pillow or your block and just place it under your hips so that you have a little bit of elevation. You shouldn't feel any pain or tension in the knees. If you do, you're too far in. And that's okay. It's okay to be on the block. Props are good tools to use. And we'll slowly bring the arms back, lift through the heart, lift through the chest, and then open the throat. We're not crunching the neck all the way back. We just want to have a nice, open, engaged neck. Relax the tongue. Big inhale here. Full exhale. And we'll start to come back up. Take that block out from underneath your hips. We'll come to hands and knees. Super slow. And with that left leg, we'll just take some nice hip opening circles. Place that back down. Let's do the other side. And then we'll bring the knees back a little bit, just so that you're more centered on your mat. Extend the palms forwards. And just find a gentle rocking through the chest, through the rib cage. Maybe extending the opposite arm in front of you for a nice side bend. And then we'll slowly come down into our full expression of puppy. If that's too much, you can place the pillow or block underneath your chest. Melting the heart down. Breathe. Come back out, and we'll roll down to our stomach. Great. Taking the palms a little bit wider than your mat, kind of tent through the fingertips, and then we'll gently roll up, pressing into your fingertips, big cobra, melt down. Few more. Engage the abs. And down. Make it as flowy as you want. And we'll come back up to all fours. Come back to your kneeling. We'll just take a very gentle camel. So you'll place your left hand on your lower back, engaging through the glutes. In fact, let's, even if you do have your block, take your block and put it in between your knees and squeeze that block. That'll just kind of awaken the muscles in your legs and glutes a little bit more since you're squeezing internally, okay? So left hand comes to lower back, squeeze through the glutes, squeezing the inner thighs. Right arm comes up, and we'll bend back, pushing the hips forward. Remember the neck that we did earlier, we're not crunching, just a nice open neck. Great, come back up. Take the hands behind the head, and we'll just give our neck a nice little stretch down. Opening the back of the neck. Great job. And then we'll bring our right hand to our lower back. Press the hips forward. Left arm extends. And find your bend. And back up. Hands come to the head. Relax the neck down. Great job. Remove the block from between the knees. Kind of shake out your spine however feels good. Cat-cows. Maybe focusing on the rounding. Great. We'll set up for our wheel. If you're not comfortable in wheel pose, find a bridge. You can find a supported bridge with a pillow or block underneath your sacrum. Otherwise, we'll come down on our back. Hands come right by the ears. Pressing into the heels of the feet, tucking the pelvis underneath, and we'll power up to our wheel. Great job. And just play around here, whatever feels good, whatever you want to do. Was great. Notice how your energy feels in this pose. Do you feel confronted? Do you feel a little scared? Do you feel great? See if you can lift one of your legs. Great. See if you can lift the other. Oh, this one's harder for me. Cool. Come down. That was great. Roll out the wrists. And breathe, catch your breath. Long, nice exhale. And we'll just roll on over onto our bellies. I'll face this way. Okay. Coming into a wide-legged child's pose. melting the heart down. And just re-ground, relax. Great, we'll press up. Take the right arm up to the sky. You're still in child's pose with your legs. And we'll thread the needle. Come back up. Twisting the right arm back up to the sky. And place it down. Left arm comes on up. I usually like doing thread the needle in child's pose as opposed to other variations. Just feels better. Come back up, bringing the left arm back up to the sky, big twist. We'll flip onto your backs. I lied, not yet, almost. You're almost there. We'll come back into our child's pose, and we'll start to extend the knees out a little longer or wider. And then your ankles are going to be in line with your knees. Just a nice little frog variation, frog pose. To just get our hips nice and open. Find the breath. Release tension from the hands and the jaw. Great, come back up. Toes come to touch, so we're still in the wide leg pose. We'll flip the wrists so that your fingers are facing towards you. And then we're going to clear stuck energy out of the throat. So on our exhales, we're actually going to stick out our tongue and breathe that way. It'll be really funny. Nobody is watching you. I know you can do it. It's just fun. Nothing's too serious. So we'll inhale for a count of 5. Big inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 1, 2. Stick out the tongue. Exhale. Great. One more. And just one more. I know you can do it. Stick out your tongue on the exhale. Big inhale in. Hold. Exhale. Good. Lion's breath. We'll come back down to our backs. Maybe bring your block with you or your pillow. We'll place it vertically on the medium height. And just rest your back along that block. Legs are extended. You'll find a nice supported fish. Letting the throat open, the heart. Maybe taking the feet in that diamond shape again. And just breathe. Imagine a color of beaming beautiful light, just beaming out of your chest, out of your throat, out of your hips, just really expanding your energy, your aura. Slowly come off the block, bringing it off to the side, and we'll come back down for our Savasana. Notice if you feel different. Relax the jaw, release tension in the shoulders and belly. Taking this full moment, as it is for you and you only. welcome to rest under this beautiful full moon for as long as you'd like. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Rissa. Namaste. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It would really help me out. And I just love you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me tonight.